Hello, everybody. This is Sanjit the Idiot coming to you from inside a fish tank. And while I'm here, I thought I'd play a game of Gen 1 Pokemon. I know it's been a long time, but what can I say? I'm busy, inappropriately accented man. Anyway, let's get into this battle against Bear. And just as the battle starts, I will tell you that I have a Jinx, a Starmie, an Alakazam, they're kind of my special guys, and Golem, Taurus, and Doug Trio are my physical guys. So I lead with my Jinx, and I don't know what to do against this Alakazam. I'm like, what is he gonna do? I don't know. So I decide to Body Slam and see how much it'll do because it's a physical move. He thunder waves me. I hope for the paralysis. I don't get it, and Body Slam actually does a very little amount of damage. He stays in and psychics. I decide to go for the Body Slam because I'm thinking like, we'll get the paralysis eventually. I thought about lovely kissing him, but his mustache put me off, so I went for the Body Slam. I actually did get the paralysis. I decided to stay in because I'm like, what the fuck is a paralyzed Jinx gonna do today? And I get fully paralyzed, and he uses counter, which uses my Body Slam damage from the previous turn to do quite a hefty amount. Anyway, he then recovers to get back to full because he's a twat. Anyway, I use Psychic to try and lower his special, but that doesn't do anything, and he psychics me, and I almost die. This is what we call the boring phase of the battle, but let me tell you, there is a reason why I picked this battle to show you. Anyway, we're all just getting para. How are you? What's going on? Talk amongst yourselves. Battle's not really doing the shit. We get the Body Slam off, and that does little bit damage. And he then psychics me and kill me. So now what am I going to go into? I got to go into a physical guy, right? I gotta twat this Alakazam while it's paralyzed. I can't go into Starmie or my own Alakazam. So I'm thinking like, is Golem gonna outspeed? I decided I don't know. It's been a long time since I played, so I'm like, Taurus, I will Hyper Beam it. And then I think, oh no, Hyper Beam could leave me recharging if he switches. So I go for my Body Slam, and that goes rather well. But now I'm stuck against this Articuno, and I could stay in, but I'm like, I got a Starmie with Thunderbolt. I fucking got this, alright? So I switch in my Starmie. I'm like, Blizzard. I'm like, no fucking problem. And then I'm frozen. Yeah. Yeah, it's not so good when you're frozen, guys, like your little frozen pea. Obviously, I'm just gonna stay in because, like, I don't know if he's got like a Charmander that could use Ember to defrost me, but it seems unlikely. So in Gen 1, you're just frozen forever. Who else is like frozen in time forever? Probably. You know what? I can't even think of another Pokemon YouTuber to like insult. The wolf guy, that one. Yeah, he's a cunt. Anyway, right. Okay, I think that's the first time we've used that word on the channel, but we're gonna roll with it. So Articuno's now against my Alakazam, and I was just playing with some pens. That must have made very annoying times. I think I went into Alakazam because I'm like, I can take the specials, and I can probably just out-special him and recover him. So I hit him with a Psychic. I lower his special, which is rather nice. And then I think I'm going to stay and use another Psychic just because I can. And he goes into his own Zam. And this presents me with a bit of a problem because I'm like, he's probably going to Thunder Wave my Alakazam, and I don't want the speed to go down. So now I know I'm going to go into Golem. And I get it fucking spot on, guys. Get it absolutely right. That Thunder Wave does nothing to me. And the Golem is just in here. And I think about going for the Earthquake, but then I think he could go back to Articuno, so I'll go for the Rock Slide, but he goes into Executor, and I miss anyway, and it's all pointless. It is all so pointless, and this battle is not looking very good for me. Now, I can't stay in with Golem, so I'll go back into Alakazam, and he actually goes for the Stun Spore here, which is an interesting play on his part. It would have worked out very nicely for him. I don't really know what I'm doing with Alakazam. I just can't really do anything to this Executor. I need to get some damage on it. I'm kind of at this point just resigned to losing Alakazam. He hits me with his Stun Spore at the second attempt, and now I'm paralyzed. I decide to try and paralyze him here, but I think I don't even get to move. See if that does happen. Yes, I do not move. Oh, what an excellent narration this is. You know, you're really quite terrible at this, Sanjit. It's been a long time. He uses Hyper Beam and absolutely destrolishes you. And, right, well, now you go into your Taurus. What happens here? I think I just have nothing to take on Executor. I've got Dark Trio. Nope. I've got Golem. Definitely not. Could perhaps go with the Explosion for Golem, but I don't know if this thing's carrying Mega Drain. It probably isn't in hindsight, so I just go into Taurus to try and do fucking something. He uses Psychic rather than Explode on me. If I was him, I would definitely have used Explosion there, but he gives me the opening and I Hyper Beam him, and that is him twatted in all three of his Executor faces, and he's dead. He goes into Articuno. This is a really poor play on his part. I don't know if he's expecting me to miss the Hyper Beam, but I do not, and that's Articuno dead as well. And Articuno could have caused the rest of my team some problems, so quite good to get that out of the way. That was a misplay on his part. Goes into Slowbro, and I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? This is like nightmare fuel for Golem and Doug Trio. I'm thinking I just need to get some damage on it, then maybe explode on it with Golem, and then maybe Doug Trio can have half a chance with everything else. I actually managed to get the critical hit Hyper Beam, so he is now, not very happy with the hacks in this match. However, I would remember that my Starmie got frozen to death, so we're about even now. That is about to change a bit. So I go for the Body Slam, just hoping to get some paralysis on this Taurus. Maybe it'll get paralyzed all the turns in a row, but that doesn't happen, but then he misses the freaking Body Slam. In Gen 1, moves with 100% accuracy can still miss 1 out of 256 times. I don't go for the Hyper Beam because, again, I'm just hoping like Body Slam will get the para hacks and then he'll be paralyzed. That's what I was hoping for, but I do get a speed tie there, so I get him with another Body Slam. So now I'm thinking, what do I go into? And I was thinking Doug Trio, but I wasn't sure Doug Trio could KO, so I go into Golem, knowing I can take a Blizzard if it doesn't crit, and it doesn't. I'm thinking my Earthquake will surely take out this Taurus, and it doesn't. And I'm thinking, right, that's gonna be game over here, because he blizzes my Golem. I've only got Doug Trio left. I can probably take out his Alakazam with it. I can take out this Taurus with it, but what the fuck is his 6th Mystery Mon? I do not know. It's gonna take some effort for Doug Trio to take out 3 things. I go for the Body Slam rather than the Earthquake, just in case he's got like something that resists. That's fine, because like this is a paralyzed Alakazam. I'm gonna be able to hit it twice, but don't need to get the crit, so Alakazam goes down. That was fairly meaningless because I just Body Slammed a second time. Still don't know what this mystery Mon is here, guys, and it's a Snorlax, and I'm like, well, fuck, this is dumb. This is over. So I just start Earthquaking, hoping for crits, and because I'm Doug Trio, I'm gonna get him. And he makes a really poor play here in going for Reflect, because yeah, your defense is raised, but Doug Trio is known as the king of critical hitticles, and that Snorlax just can't deal with that. That Reflect does nothing to help it. He goes for the Body Slam, takes over half my health, do not get paralyzed, do not get critted. Earthquake for the win. He is smarting from the critical hacks, but I actually think that's fairly expected. That's why I bring Doug Trio to the party, so that he can get those critical hits. And Torrix comes in, 7% health, I am faster, and this game is done. It was a really wild game. B-Bear was a really good sport about the hacks, but that's the way Gen 1 goes, especially. So thank you very much for watching this. I hope you stay safe and wash your hands, or don't. I don't really care if you live or die. Sanjit, we're a responsible channel. We care about everyone. Oh, yes, I forgot about that. Except for that wolf guy. Yeah, except for him. Fuck him.